Today we will learn about places. So the very first word is going to be places. So it's going to be two P's, and you're going to put them right in front of you, perpendicular to the floor, or parallel to the floor, sorry. And you're going to start with the P out front, and you're just going to make a circle and bring it towards your chest. So it's places. So once again, it's the sign for the P. Put it out in front of you. I mean, you don't have to like stretch, but put it out in front of you. And then bring it towards you. So it's the sign for P's, places. The next one is going to be city, as in like what city you live in. So it's going to be just two closed 5 hands, and you're going to start with your fingertips. You can think of it like the rooftops. So rooftops, but it's going to alternate. So once again, that's city. The next one is someplace I like to go, and that is church. You're just going to make a fist with your non-dominant hand. You're going to make a C with your dominant, and you're going to bounce it twice. Church. So I want to go to church. House. So that's talking about a structure that you're living in. It's going to be the roof and down. So you're going to make kind of like two sides and down. And it doesn't really matter if it's B or flat 5, but just the peak of the roof, come down, and then build your walls down. Your next one is home. Sometimes it can be the same, sometimes it can't, because you can talk about, you know, going home for the rest of the end of the day versus you're trying to sell your house. So home is a flat squished O. So you take an O and you just kind of squish it. You start from your chin, you go back to your ear. So it's home. So let me see if I can turn to the side. Home. So you're just kind of drawing that from the chin to the ear with the flat O. Hospital, you are going to use H's, and you're going to draw an H on your shoulders. So let me turn. It's going to have an H across, and then you're going to make a cross with the H. So H cross, and then an H down. I know that's kind of hard to see because I can't really get a good angle of my hospital. Store, you're going to take that flat O shape, and you're just going to do that. You're going to shake it, kind of like a sign that's hanging outside of a store. So you're going to just store, and 2 times. Store. School, it's going to be 2 flat hands. School. It is one of the louder signs, but you could go school. But it's basically palm to palm, and you do it twice. Restaurant, you're going to take your R on each side of your mouth. So restaurant. So where you want to go, restaurant. Library is an L, and you're just going to make a circle with it. So an L. It's going to be with your right hand side, and it's going to be off to a little bit to the side of your body, and it's going to be a library, and it's just a circle 1 time. Restroom, you can either say restroom or toilet. They're used interchangeably. So restroom would be R, rest room, and it kind of gives that little bit of a bounce to it. Toilet is a shake in the T, like I think of it like the toilet flushing. You know, you have to flush the toilet. So those are the places. We're going to do a few action verbs to go with it. So since we talked about places, it would probably be nice to know like where you live. So you can do live with 2 L's going from your waist up, or you can do it with just the A's. So live or live, either one is fine. They're both acceptable. I learned it with the L's. I've seen it changing to the straight A's. So maybe you want to know whether you like to go to the library. And that would be a flat hand. And you're going to bring that flat hand out to a bent 8. kind of hard to do in the chair, but a flat 8 hand out into an 8. And I will do on the other side. So a flat hand going out to an 8. So it's going to end up with that. I like. And it changes as you pull it out to that 8 hand. So you can say, I like to go. There's another word, to go to church. So that C is just bouncing twice. So go and come is very easy. You're going to have go and you're going to have come. You're basically going to use your 2 pointer fingers if you're going someplace. And if you know where it is, you can point like, you know if the church is that way, you can go, I'm going that way, or going that way, so it can move. If you don't have any clue, just, you can go. It could be very general and generic. If you want to say come, once again, just come. It's the one finger, so it's not the full hand. It's not come to me, it's come. So another one that is kind of an action but kind of a place at the same time is work. So you're going to have a base hand with a base A, and you're going to just lay that flat, and you're going to take the A on top of it, and you're just going to tap it twice, right wrist to wrist. So work. You don't have to do it up here, just wrist to wrist, and just kind of tap it. So you can say, I like work, where you go to work. So you can have different choices. So that is the lesson for today.